Yes, yes, it's official. Welcome, everybody, to the phenomenal show on Thursdays at 2 p.m. Pacific called The Hempibition. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I see some cool comments. I see some cool people. Welcome, everybody. Of course, you're all badasses. Anybody that hangs out with me, anybody that listens to my stuff, you're a badass. Whoop, whoop. What's up, Kathy? What's up, Ali G? Sup, yo. Sup, yo is like new lingo. It's like sup, yo. It's gangster talk. I get it. That's what we are. Very cool. So, gosh, we're gonna have fun today. We're gonna talk about some really cool stuff that's happening in the world, and we're gonna tie it all the way together with business and how to make money and all this little journey of ours that we're going through, and it's a fun one. Gosh. Okay. So as we get going, I'm going to give you guys sort of the rules of the conversation. I'm going to wait just a little, like 30, 40 seconds, let more people jump on, and then we'll go for the Facebook rules. But I'm in Southern California. It's raining. We have storms. It's gloomy, and with everything else happening in the world, it's like gloomy, and you know, it's you got the clouds that are low and they're dark, and it just makes the whole thing eerie, and like people are not out. There's no traffic. I mean, typically to drive from here to, let's say, Beverly Hills or Hollywood, it's usually at this time, 2 p.m. You're going to do a good hour and a half, maybe more, because it's that kind of traffic. So you look at the map on your iPhone there, and it's all red. It's like gridlock, red everywhere. Right now, for the past few days, zero. There's nobody. It's freaking weird. It's eerie. It's crazy. And then we got these clouds, and it's like, what is going on? What's happening? Anyway, fun. Roberta's saying that is it Mia or Maya? That's a good point. See, that's a good jumping in the ocean. That's awesome. Not so much here. I see you guys have sun in southern Florida. Okay, Beth, show off. I get it. You're better than SoCal folk. I understand. Okay, so what's up, Don Pisano? I see you. That's from oh God, what's from the movie Adam Sandler. Just go with it. Just go with it. The cousin, Adam Sandler's cousin, when he pretends to be this German sheep herder. And he goes, I see you, when he's talking to the sheep. I see you. Bah. Anyway, if you haven't seen that movie, you got to go see it. And then you'll be like, oh my God, Andre's hysterical. He made a really funny joke there. All right. So here's a scoop, kids. Let's get into this thing. It is officially 2:03:04 now in the PM. And today we're going to talk about, obviously we're going to talk a bunch of shit, because that's what I do. We're going to talk about the situation in the world. We're going to talk about the social distancing, and we're going to talk about what that really means, and is there an opportunity inside? Because you guys know me. My brain is always into what's great about it. Yeah, nobody's out on the street. Cool. What's great about it? Okay, everybody's panicking. Awesome. What's great about it? Kids can't go to school. What's great about it, right? There's opportunity in everything, and it's all about mindset. It's all about how you choose to look at it, right? You can be pissed. Damn it, kids are home. I'm stressed out. I can't do this. You can be on that side, or you can say like, wow, holy Toledo. I get to work from home. I get to have my kids home. What a blessing. It's like Christmas. It's like Christmas break, and you get to love on each other. You get to be together. There's some crazy, it's a weird time. It's a weird time for everybody. So we're going to talk today about what's possible and how to look for the opportunity inside of the situation. We can call it a problem, but it's just a situation. You guys know me, right? There are no problems. They're just situations. So, and then we're going to talk about money, business, how to use this social distancing concept, and how to really use it online and do this kind of stuff, right? We're not physically together, and I think it should be called physical distancing, not social, because everything today is all about social. It's all social media. You get my point. But we're going to break it down and say, like, what can we do? All right. So with that said, being that it's Facebook Live, you guys know this. We launched our podcasts. We launched I forgot. There's so much going on. Holy Toledo Batman. Ooh, and I owe 2 bottles of oil from last week. Darn it. I have to get those out. Actually, I'm going to send a text to my assistant to actually count. Yep, got to do that giveaway. Anyway, so I digress. So today, because it's Facebook and this content, of course, gets repurposed into the podcast. The podcast, iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, SoundCloud, The Hempibition with Andre Popa. Whoop. That's me. And if you don't know me, I'm just me. And that's all you get. I'm never false. This is all I got. So the Hempibition is on all those platforms. Who's a Badass is also, I'm running 2 podcasts, and soon we'll have the YouTube channels where we take these videos, repurpose, all this fun stuff. The goal is to get information out there, right? So, but being that we are Facebook Live right now, we're going to do the Facebook stuff. So you guys know the rules, right? Smash the heart button. Then you're going to tag and share somebody that's maybe down, somebody that's maybe like, oh my God, I got to work from home. Oh my God, I can't, I got laid off. Oh my God, the kids. Oh my God, the government. Oh my God. Right. So if you got people, which should be pretty much everybody in your life, that's freaking out just a little bit, tag them below, because I'm going to help everybody get through this. And it's all about the mindset. We're going to shift just a little bit, focus on what's great about it, and we'll get right through it. I promise you, at the end of this whole mess that's out there, it's going to be wonderful. We're going into the land of honey. So tag them right now, click the share button, get it out there, get people here that need to hear the message. And then, of course, comments are very, very important. So let me ask you guys, the first question of today's conversation is going to be this. How has this virus affected your life so far? And let's go for it. And just drop comments like, hey, it could be the job, the kids, relationships, money, not enough food, not enough toilet paper. What is going on with this toilet paper? I mean, you know what it tells me? There's just a lot of shit in this world. There's no other reason for people to stock up. People are getting toilet paper, not food. Toilet paper, not essentials and vitamins, but you got to wipe the ass. It's just hot. So we're going to do it again. We're going to do a bottle of 500 milligram CBD from HempWorks. The person that tags the most will win, and it will be shipped out. I promise. I now have to get, it's new. This giveaway stuff is new, but we will create a rhythm, and these items will go out. Obviously, that's my promise. All right. So you guys know what to do. Again, tag, share, hit the heart button, and comments are crucial. And of course, keep in mind, when this is all over with, do your own watch party, let other people have this conversation, and you can have your dialogue along with your audience and using our video for that purpose. Man. Okay, so let's get into it. I will do my best not to get into politics. Very difficult not to, or not even politics, the idea of what's happening in the world. I'll do my best to keep this inside of working from home type of thing and what social distancing means, and the fact that I think it should have been called physical distancing, because being that we're in social media today, I mean, everything's on social media. The government tweets, right? They don't freaking send faxes anymore. They don't do, of course they do the news stuff, but as far as communication, it's Twitter, it's Facebook, it's right. I think it would be cool to start seeing some of the people like Trump doing some freaking TikToks. I mean, it would be cool. I'm kidding. So what can we do, since this concept of social distancing, physical distancing has been now enforced? I mean, I went to grab food a couple hours ago with my brother Mike, and guess what? We couldn't sit down at the freaking restaurant. It was a Mexican place. I love Mexican food, by the way. Tacos and tequila, baby. Not at lunch. The tacos, yes. Maybe tequila. It depends on the day. But the idea of we couldn't sit at the restaurant pissed me off. I'm like, what are we talking about? Because listen to the bullshit, right? And I just bit my tongue. And this is where you got to start like adding things up. And, like, what's really going on with this thing? Is there really a virus? And is it anything more than a flu? And I'm not telling you guys it is or it's not. I'm saying let's just question things. I mean, we're smart people, right? So we go into this restaurant, we couldn't sit down, but meanwhile we have access to everything, where she's touching our money, she's touching the food, the bag that goes to the kitchen. So we're all touching the same items that are circulating between the kitchen, the lady at the counter, and us. Everything, we're all touching the same thing. And then eventually those hands are going to go, let's say my brother got a burrito, he's touching the burrito, bam, in his mouth. What are we talking about? So what is this can't eat in the restaurant bullshit? Do you follow me? Anyway, I can go on and on and on and on and on. All I'm saying is let's be smart about this. Let's really study as to what's really happening. So like, for example, in Italy, they're saying they're having like really phenomenal, like a lot of people dying. So I'm like, all right, cool. How many people died? This many. Okay, cool. Oh, but they're all over 80. Oh shit. Okay, cool. Oh, and they're all ill already. They already have a disease. So they're already on their way out. Oh shit. Okay, got it. So, but we're just going to use this thing called this virus that this took them out, not the other disease. Oh, and let's hold on a second. Let's see, what medication are they on? How heavily medicated are these people? Oh, and all of a sudden, because there's this thing called this virus, that all of a sudden they're going out. So listen, I'm not saying it's not there. I'm just saying we need to be a little bit smart. And at what point, because you look at, you know, the flus and the influenzas and all the H1N1 and how many people were affected, millions, and then how many people died. And now we're comparing that to this. We're at what, 8,000? That's like chicken scratch. And I'm not making fun of it. Don't get me wrong. I want us to be realistic about this. I want us to be conscious of what's really out there. Oh my God, I saw this post today. I'll see if I can show it to you guys, but it's really cool. And this is how you know that there's just something funky about this whole thing. Guys, ready? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, cool. So this is, so I'm going to ask you guys the question, who's seen the movie Tangled? Okay, who's seen the movie Tangled? All right, so this, drop in the comments right now, yes or no. Have you seen the movie Tangled? It's a Disney thing, right? And inside the movie, the mother keeps, what's her, Rapunzel, keeps her locked away, quarantined. And the question now is, and this is where you guys can go Google. Don't believe me. Don't believe anything I say. Go do your own research. What's the name of the kingdom that Rapunzel was being quarantined in? What? Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. The kingdom is called Corona. Shut up. And she was quarantined. Really? Really? I'm just saying. Anyway, doesn't mean that I'm right. All I'm saying is for all of us to just be conscious. Open up, study, ask questions. Don't believe what you believe. Don't believe the media. Don't believe the people around you. Oh my God, martial law is coming in. Great. Do we know why it's coming in? When did martial law ever kick in for a freaking pandemic? Come on. A pandemic was when we had H1N1. Nobody declared a pandemic. It was just, nothing happened. But all of a sudden, we're talking martial law, and we're talking about money from the government, and we're talking about all these arrests. And all right, cool. So something's a little bit fishy, but let's keep going. I told you I'm going to do my best, damn it. My best not to get into that stuff, but it's all connected, right? So because we cannot be out there on and meet, we can't do meetings anymore. We can't go to restaurants. We can't have concerts. There are no group meetings. Like, Hempworks canceled their road shows. Now they're going to be online. I had to cancel my boot camp that was not this weekend, but the following in Vegas as well. Funny enough, we had to cancel that. So because there's a situation called physical distancing, how can we use the social part to fix that? How can we hang out online? I mean, haven't we been talking about this? Haven't we been talking about this all of the last 12, 18, 24 months? Get online, start doing videos, get involved, build an audience, build a brand. I mean, just so look, for me in the last 24 I don't know, whatever it's been. So we got out of construction right over 2 years ago. So all this stuff that you guys see is all new, right? So Badassery Factory was something we created during construction, and because of my coaching and my public speaking, etc. So that's sort of an older thing, but we really only put it to use and started growing it as a real freaking brand about 2 years ago when we got out of construction. So the Hempibition, the show, the brand, Who's a Badass, the show, the brand inside of Badassery Factory, it's all new. It's stuff that we're creating. And I had no freaking idea how to build a podcast. I had no idea how to build a YouTube channel. I don't know how to build websites, but you get all the people together and you take freaking action. And all I'm telling you guys right now, like Facebook Lives, I didn't do a Facebook Live ever before. 2 years ago, I didn't know how. I didn't know I was supposed to, right? But I did. I forced myself. Not that I'm shy of camera or shy of people. I love chatting. I love talking. I love communicating, and I love teaching. I love changing people's lives, right? So I guess that's really the big deal. And then you got Instagram, and you have TikTok, and you have LinkedIn, and you have YouTube and Google ads and all these, and Facebook ads. And there's just so much happening, you guys. There's so much opportunity. So what I want us to do is create like a little culture, like we're going to be rebellious, and we're going to flip the script on the social distancing. We're going to call it physical distancing, but social togetherness. Boom! Knock that shit out right there. So physical distancing. Sorry, my mind does funny things. I was, I can't tell you what I just thought of. Anyway, so physical distancing, social togetherness, and the togetherness is going to happen here. And I've challenged you guys before, go live. If you haven't done a freaking live, go live. If you haven't done an Instagram post, go do a post, do an Instagram live. You can now do YouTube live, Facebook live, Instagram live, LinkedIn live. I mean, it's live everywhere. It's all, we live in the freaking Kardashian world. Oh my God, what are they doing? Oh, look, she's wearing pink today. Holy shit, she's wearing pink, not pink. What? And this is the world that we live in, right? We're all Netflixed out. We're all freaking binge watching. I mean, that's the thing today, right? Binge watching on Netflix is a thing. And there's now therapy for binging. I'm not kidding. There's therapy for networks, Netflix binging. Swear to you, not making it up, but I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Excuse me. That was loud. I apologize. I'm so close to the microphone. Okay, so what to do? Since we can't go out for now, it won't last long, just so you guys know. April 10th should be the end of all this crap. But I told you guys in my post a few days ago where the internet is supposed to go dark, right? And what that means, so let's have a quick conversation. I don't know if I covered this in the Tuesday live, but here's a conversation. So we're supposed to go dark April 1st to April 10th. April 10th is Big Friday, Good Friday, Easter weekend, all that fun stuff. And this whole thing started on March 13th, 313, follow the numbers. And that happens to be Friday the 13th. And it's the most evil holiday for witchcraft, etc. on the planet. So we're going from dark to light. So just think everything dark to light, dark to light. And so, but before we can go to light, there will be dark. Like really dark, meaning the web will go down, Netflix will go down, your TVs will go down, the satellites will go down. So there will be no access to anything but EBS, Emergency Broadcast System. So I won't even be able to do this. I got to be careful who I schedule during that chunk of time, because it's just not going to happen. We can probably still record and then play them later. Anyway, no, because you can't get online. And there's that. Phones are supposed to work, so don't go into fear. I want you guys to stay very conscious. All of this is happening for really, really good reasons. I promise you. So, okay, so yeah, when it goes dark, the emergency broadcast system will kick in, and that's through that system. Now we will have access to a lot of information. I'm not going to go into what the information is now because I don't think this is the correct platform for that. But basically, you're going to be exposed to a lot of information that will blow your minds, and it's going to be you're going to hear video confessions of a lot of people that have hurt the world and have hurt a lot of children and people and trafficking. And so you're going to hear a lot of confessions from these people. And this is now what's called draining the swamp. Things are going great. The concept of the virus, please understand, is a tool. It's a tool. It's a tool. Just please understand that it's a tool. And they have a lot of work to do in this draining of the swamp system. Stay the course. Stay with your family. It's going to be freaking awesome. We're going into the land of honey. So please understand, take it slow. Everything's going to be great. Don't fear it. Don't listen to people with drama. Get away from people with drama. Get away from people that are negative. Get away from people that are like, oh my God, it's the end of the world. It is not the end of the world. Read my post today where it's simply going from age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. And the age of Aquarius is all about truth. Da, da, da. It's all about truth and pretty much nothing else. So it's inevitable. You cannot stop this. You cannot control this. So just understand that it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful part of history to be alive in, and it's really, really special. So anyway, and then you say, okay, cool, but what's great about it? What's great about it now? And I really want all of you guys to start using this term. What's great about it? What's great about it? Start conditioning your brain to always ask that question. Oh my God, I dropped a carton of eggs. All right, cool. It happened. We can go into, oh my God, they were organic. It was $8 a freaking thing. They're running out. I'm going to go hungry. You can go there. You can go into drama, which is probably what we do most of our lives. But I'm suggesting now to shift that into, okay, it is what it is. They're broken. They're gone. They're shit. It's right. Can't get them back. Can't put them back together. They're eggs. They broke. It's over. So now what we do with that piece of information is up to us. Nobody forces us ever to think in any direction. It's our choice. I can put a gun to your head and say, you better be upset right now. You better be miserable. Tell yourself you're a piece of shit. And even at that point, you can lie to me and say, yeah, okay, I'm thinking it, but I have no proof. I don't know what's happening inside of you. So you have the choice how to react to the broken eggs. Because you can also say, wow, what's great about it? It already happened. It's done, right? And I'm just using this as a metaphor. You can use this in everything in life. Wow, there's police outside of, at every corner, there are police. Great. What's great about it? I see military Humvees on, every corner. Great. What's great about it? You follow me? So it's literally adapting this to every single situation in your life. And then the brain will go to look for that answer. Please understand, our brain works with questions and images. That's it. If I see an image of a rat, I get grossed out. I don't like rats. I don't, possums. I hate them. So if I see them, I'm like, ugh, that's me, right? So images, I can see an image of my wife and my family. I'm like, boom, love, excitement, travel, adventure, right? That's my image. So that's how we work. And questions, whatever questions you ask of your brain, the brain now goes to look for the answer. It goes to produce the answer. So please understand that. So as you're out there throughout the day and you're like, well, why do we have military? Why is there military on the street? Well, so that right there, asking that question from a state of fear, it's going to bring you back. Oh shit, it's over. It's the end of the world. Yep. I knew it. Yeah. Cause they told me back 20 years ago, I just never listened, but yeah, it's the end of the world. Wow. I'm going to get arrested. Holy shit. Wow. I wonder what's going to happen with the whole city. Right. So you go into that bullshit dialogue that you've done forever. It hasn't worked for you yet. Why keep doing it? Just stop. So all I'm suggesting is go into the possibility of what's great about it. So what could be great about breaking 12 organic eggs? What could be great about it? What if the eggs were poisoned and divine source, God, my protective angels, Archangel Michael, bumped that dozen of eggs out of my hand because they're poisonous and it's not my time to go. So they just saved my life. Whoa. And now you go into gratitude, like, holy shit, Archangel Michael, damn it. Amazing. Thank you. Thanks, bro. Fist bump, right? You get my point though, right? It's so easy to go from or not even, I don't even want to say to go from drama, just use the situation for positivity. There's positivity in everything. You guys know this. I'm going to keep preaching, right? So two pieces of matter cannot occupy the same space at the same time, although we live in a world of duality. So one thing cannot exist without its equal and opposite side. So if there's a problem, there is also a solution. If there was a solution, that means it came out of a problem. You follow me? Light, dark, positive, negative, male, female, left, right, wrong. You get my point. So all I'm saying is, inside of the broken eggs, you have the choice to do whatever you want with that and say, you know what? Wow, awesome. God's telling me I got to drop some pounds, baby. So, yep, don't touch those eggs or whatever. Who knows what the positivity can be? But as soon as you go into positivity and you go into gratitude, all of a sudden this thing will disappear and it feeds you energy. This is the power. Remember, negativity costs and positivity pays. So if you go into negativity and, oh my God, what's happening in the world, and drama and negative emotions are filling your body from your negative thoughts, what's going to happen now is you're going to release energy. You're going to leak energy. And maybe that's why so much toilet paper. I knew it. It's so much leaking of shit. But now if you go into positivity, you know what happens now? It feeds you energy, because the love in this universe and universal energy, that's all love, is all positive. So it feeds us as opposed to cost us. It pays me as opposed to costing me. So please understand, it's very, very simple, and it's your choice, right? So there's always opportunity when there's military at the corner, right? Nobody wants to see that in their lifetime, but there were two ways this was going to happen. It was either going to happen in a bad way that was going to be done by the bad people, the Obamas, the Clintons, the Soros, the Rothschild. So that was a plan. Depopulation, that was a plan. And for those of you that are still questioning what's happening today, give it some time. I'm not saying you have to love Trump, like what the military is doing, but I'm going to tell you they're saving your ass. They're saving your ass from evil. I saw a post today from actually a good friend of mine. He's like bashing what Trump has done so far, and he's let this pandemic run away from us and didn't control it fast enough. And I'm like, obviously I don't want to get involved with people online and have these conversations, but I'm like, how are we not educated? How are we not aware of what the fuck is happening in this world? How are we not aware? How are we oblivious? And I get it. It's by design. We've been, designed to watch Netflix, to stay. There are people that freaking can tell you every stat of baseball, who hit what, how far. Football, I can tell you the yards of this player, this Heisman thing and that. I mean, there are people that have memorized this shit, and they're like, this is my life, damn it. But then you ask them about what's happening in the world, and it's like, well, yeah, well, it's the Heisman thing. It's football. I'm like, no. So right now, those people that are not educated in the reality of what's happening today are the ones freaking out. All of a sudden, all the people that are like, man, anti-gun, you guys are criminals, anti-gun. It's like, how do I get a gun? How do I get a gun? There's a problem. There's a problem, Mildred. We need a gun. And it's like, and they're freaking out because there's actually a survey, like they want to order a gun. They're so uneducated. And I'm not talking, so I'm not talking shit about specific people. I'm talking shit about the mindset. So please understand that. I mean, I have friends and family that I'm talking about right now. So you want to like punch them and say, dude, wake up, yo. But everybody has their journey, right? We talked Tuesday about cognitive dissonance. This is it. The brain's like, oh my God, I cannot believe that because I believe so hard in what I believe already. Why would I want to change? So there's a constant battle. So the the coffee, hang tight, everybody. I'll be right back. So what's happening is really, really good. And so if you see military at the corner, can we just go into gratitude over it? Like, holy shit, we have protection. We have protection. See, back when the bad people were going to do this, you would have seen blue uniforms called the UN. What? And little light blue helmets. And those fuckers are evil because of who they work for. You got to look at the UN, who owns the UN. Why do you think Trump is telling the UN to fuck off? Why is he pulling funds? Because they're criminals, right? And you go up the ladder. Who owns the UN? It should be like the United Nations owning the UN. No, not so much. Like the World Health Organization. Who owns that? Oh, the UN. And who owns the UN? You remember, we talk about this quite a bit. Who owns it and who's paying for it? Where's the money coming from? Who owns it? Where's the money coming from? Who owns it? Who's paying for it? Who owns it? Who's paying for it? Always ask yourself that question. If there's a vaccine that's going to be launched soon here because of this virus, ask yourself the question, okay, who owns it and who's paying for it? Who owns it? Who's paying for it? And that will always, always, always take you to the right information. Follow the money. I'm not making this stuff up. Just follow the money. Gosh, I can go into that for a long time because that rabbit hole right there goes freaking deep. But my point is, you focus on like I said, the military, right? So the military's at the corner. You say, wow, I'm being protected. How cool is that? Because if somebody does something stupid, military's right there. He's got guns. What's up? Right? So the mindset, what we do with information is up to us. So that's really what I want to encourage you guys to do. So, and now you're like, all right, cool. Well, I'm stuck at home. Like, I just saw Cardamone on here a second ago. What's up, brother? And I saw you ask the question online today about what movies to have for the kids as you're homeschooling. I mean, listen to that. See, that's focusing on what's great about it. He's like, holy shit, I get to teach my kids now as opposed to public school. I don't know where your kids go, but I'm very much against public school. That's just me because I believe that's indoctrination, but that's just me. But you're doing something positive with the situation. It's like, cool. I have access to my kids. I get to educate them. I get to decide what movies they watch, what documentaries they watch. Ooh, interesting. So Jason, congrats, brother. But you just went into what's great about it. You're creating opportunity instead of, oh my God, the kids are home, right? Because I actually have people that are freaking out. The kids are home. They don't know what to do. I'm like, where's the family unit? Like, what happened? How is this situation like throwing your life upside down? But it's actually a cool wake-up call because I think it shows us all of the rat race that we got into. We got into this rat race and everybody at some level does it, right? Like we do the same shit every day and it's like, this is normal and this is life until boom, life shows up, punches us in the face like, holy shit, I was wrong. That's not life. That's not life. Like this morning I went to Bed Bath Beyond, closed. I'm like, no, what? I was hurt. I'm like, my world is coming apart here. Can't go to Costco anymore. Bed Bath Beyond because I needed a little thing from there. It's over. I'm like, how freaking spoiled were we? Just think about it for a minute. How spoiled were we? But I'm like, okay, cool. That's closed. That's closed. Can't get into this one. Can't eat at a restaurant. So my mind, of course, immediately I'm like, fuck you, Bed Bath Beyond, because I need my coffee filter, whatever it was I was looking for. But I'm like, all right, cool. What's great about it? Right. So I caught myself. I do it all the time. Caught myself, flipped that script, and I'm like, all right, cool. What's great about it is I get to do ABC now. All right. So back to everybody. I want everybody, my goal in sharing this with you guys is look for opportunity. There are more people online today than ever before. And it's going to get worse because more and more people are going to be working from where? From home. When you're working from home and let's say you have this, company page up, what's the other page that's going to be open? Oh, social media. Oh, Facebook. Oh, Instagram. Oh, Twitter. Oh, you follow me? So there are more and more people online today. I had the same conversation with my girls this morning about the opportunity that's at hand. I mean, I don't know if this will ever happen again. This is like worse than the holidays because during the holidays, we're like, oh, it's Christmas. Yeah, we're home, but are we really online? No, we're out shopping. We're eating. We're doing this. Now everybody's like, what's the news? What's happening? Is there a virus? Right? So everybody's just locked into their computers, phones. I mean, the consumption of data right now is just at all-time high. So you have a bigger audience than ever. So I guess that's really my message. Your audience just blew up. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And this is, I guess, my challenge, or my, like, I want to punch you in the face type of thing. What are you going to do? This is it. You have an audience. Are you going to take action? Because if you go into the problem side of, oh gosh, there's all this problematic crap, or you go on to the what's great about it side, then all of a sudden you now will find opportunities. And look, there are a lot of us. There are a lot of us online. And let's say you're not ready, you don't know how, get information. 2 years ago, I did not know how to do a Facebook Live. Today, I do too, and I've built shows around them. The Hempibition, Who's a Badass. Didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I just went. I want to fuck up fast, fail fast. This is the goal. Screw it up quick. And for you guys that are driving in your cars, there's no traffic today. I'm not saying to do videos as you're driving, even though I do. Do your own thing. Get the message out there. Talk to people. Pump people up. There's a lot of down today. There's a lot of depression today. There's a lot of fear today. Anxiety, all-time high. So, in the Badassery Factory side, we launched for this. It was sort of, I don't know, maybe intuitive or whatever it was, but we launched a weekly group coaching session that we do every Saturday morning. And it's literally to pull people together to help to get through this thing and, build them up and focus like what we're doing now. But what I'm giving you guys now, this is just value. I hope you take it. I hope you change your life. It's up to you. I can't force you. And next, I'm coming out with an actual platform, a course that will teach obviously about anxiety, panic, depression, and suicide prevention. And this will be a course where people go in and actually learn what it is, what to do about it, how to go from sucky to free and happy. That's the goal of this life. So anyway, so we're creating stuff constantly because there's so much need. So my point to you is, what are you good at? Like Wayne Topila, bro, I'm watching you on Facebook, and you've lost all this weight. You've put on muscle. You look 20 years younger. Boom, there's a conversation. How many people could use right now to understand that, hey, exercise releases toxins. Toxins don't help in the stress side of the body by sweating, releasing toxins, doing yoga, schmoga, whatever. People need help right now. And I'm telling you guys, if you know a recipe, if you're a chef, if you just cook at home and you have a recipe like Beth, where's Beth? She has a recipe. She won't share it with me. She will not share it with me because I've tried, damn it. Matzo ball soup. Hello. Matzo ball soup right now would be a very powerful thing for people to have as they're looking to create comfort in this situation, right? What's great about it? Make some fucking soup. What's great about it? Go work out. What's great about it? Sweat, do yoga, eat the right food, eat nutrition that's high in vibration, right? Fix your mindset, focus on the right stuff, hang out with people that are supporting you, respecting you, loving you, honoring you. Everybody else can fuck off. And I mean that. Listen to me. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It's my most core fundamental belief. You become what you're around. So if you have negativity in your life, you got drama, you got people that are, doing that thing, get away. And it's your choice to stay. Please understand that. It's like nobody's forcing you to do shit. If you're in a bad relationship, fix it or get out. And I'm not saying to get out. My first choice is to fix it. I believe in my core, every single relationship in the world is fixable. Every single relationship in the world is fixable. Where's it at? Right here. Badassery. That's what we do. Every single relationship in the world is fixable. So help people, get your message out there, have a conversation, do positive posts, uplifting, inspiring. I mean, I'm just looking at this list of all the people that are on here today. There's some badasses. A lot of you have a phenomenal message. As long as you're keeping it inside, you're being selfish and you're hurting the world. You're being selfish and you're hurting the world. Please understand that. I had to come to that place as well. It's like, holy shit, if I don't go out there and get this thing to people, how am I doing the universe's work, God's work? I'm not. I'm being selfish. So I learned all this. I had to master anxiety and panic and suicide. And I'm still alive. So now, what am I supposed to do with that information? Just hold on to it. It's mine. Mine, damn it. No, I have to. So the idea is to learn, do, teach. Everything in your life, figure out what you're good at. Learn, do, teach. Because once you teach, and for me, my passion in teaching and coaching is that every single time I do it, I grow. People are like, oh my God, thank you. And they pay me a lot of money. They're like, thank you so much. You've fixed our relationship. You fixed my anxiety. You fixed my phobia. You fixed my business. You fix. And I'm like, cool, but I grew, right? So it goes both ways. So for me, that's my passion. I love doing it. I think it's a gift, but my growth from it is phenomenal. So that's what I want you guys to do, is find you, get your message out there. So this is what's great about all this. Look, let's say, and I'm going to go back to this because I know everybody's fearing it, but if you have military at the corner, take them a cup of coffee, bake them some cookies. They're somebody's kid. You know, it's somebody's husband, somebody's wife. They're humans like us. So coming together as a powerful human race is what this is about. And this is really what's exciting, because the age of Aquarius, according to my post today, I got the band wrong. I said it was the Mamas and the Papas. It was Fifth Dimension. Thank you, Norma, for teaching me the correct name of the band, and Devin. Anyway, so the age of Aquarius, this is the energy, and we cannot resist this. And there are people that are trying to resist this, and the more you resist, the more stress, fear, anxiety you're going to get from that, because instead of going with the flow and allowing this universe that's perfect to do its thing, you're like, no, damn it, no, what I've been doing for the last 50 years is the right way. Really? How's that working out for you? So you get my point. Go with the flow, calm down, go into love, because the age of Aquarius, here, I'm going to read you guys because it really, really I talk about this a lot, funny enough, the age of Aquarius, but only last night it came to me, like the song Age. No, because Tuesday, I on the live, I went for the melody, like Age of Aquarius. And then I thought, man, those lyrics, I looked them up because it's been a long time since since I've even heard the song. So it goes like this. When the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planets and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Harmony and understanding, sympathy and trust abounding. No more falsehoods or derisions. That right there, wow, that's just deep. Because once you understand the age of Pisces that we're coming out of, that'll tell you everything. Because age of Pisces was all about division, lies, fraud, deep stuff. And if you look at the last 2,000 years of how many people died at the hand of the church and governments and money and politics, the age of Pisces. So no more falsehoods or derisions. Golden living dreams of visions. Golden living dreams. So living dreams, golden living dreams. So these dreams are going to come alive with what? Oh, gold. Oh, gosh. So we're going back to the gold standard. Oh, that's what Trump is doing right now. Oh, damn. So there will be no more Federal Reserve or IRS. What? I digress. So again, golden living dreams of visions. So these dreams of visions will be living, called gold. And the mind, mystic crystal revelation, crystal is perfect, and the mind's true liberation. So what do I talk about all the time, you guys? The only goal in this life, regardless of money, status, cars, weight, looks, family, regardless of any of that, are you happy and are you free? Are you happy and are you free? Because outside of that, you ain't got shit that's positive. So if you're not happy, fully free, and the mind's true liberation, that's what this is about. the mind's true liberation. Then it goes again when the moon is in the 7th house. This is astrology because age of Aquarius is an age, 2160 years, on and on. And Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planets. Peace will guide the planets. And love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. And then it goes into let the sun shine in, let the sun shine, let the sun shine, let the sun shine in. So if you look around the world today and you look at all these people from Ellen DeGeneres right now, she's all over Twitter and Facebook, and you can see her everywhere, and look at her face. Look at the videos she's doing. This is called jonesing. This is called coming off of blood. This is coming off of this drug that's found in children's blood. And all these people are jonesing. You look at their faces. You got Johnny Depp and Celine Dion, and I mean the list is on and on and on. So anybody right now that's getting diagnosed with the virus, please understand that simply means that they're somehow quarantined. And quarantine simply means they've been arrested. They're under some kind of either surveillance. They got an ankle bracelet on. But today, like the Prince Andrew of Monaco tested positive. So please understand there's a bigger game here, and it's not just this thing called a virus. There's a much, much bigger game. Anyway, I told you I would do my best not to get into this, but my point about the sun is if these people that are using adrenochrome, and you can back it up, to the whole story of Dracula. I'm from Romania. That's Transylvania is in Romania. So this whole story around Dracula and vampires that, they would have to suck the blood and that would give them life forever. But what would happen in the morning as soon as sun came in, they were right because they would have to sleep in a coffin and that whole story. But this is it, you guys. These are modern day vampires. So for them, sunlight is very powerful because that's the only way to, number one, fix what they have, but they cannot take it because their addiction they've already sold their soul to the dark side. So all they want is more of the fix, baby. Give me a fix. They're jonesing. So look at Ellen's pictures. Look at the videos she's making. Yep. There's a lot of information there. So it goes on and on and on. But for you guys, tell me right now, what is great about your situation? Because I want, as we bring this conversation to a finale, I want to know that this has had some kind of impact. Tell me about what's great about your life right now. So with this whole situation, whatever's out there, what's great about it? So drop in the comments right now, please. What is great about your situation, your life? And then we'll talk about what to do with it. Madonna as well, correct. Kevin Spacey, yep, slut bag. And all these people are hurting children, just so you understand. So when I say slut bag or bad people, that's what I mean. Sarah, congratulations on your baby. That's badass. Beautiful, by the way. Yeah. So let's do this. My goal for you guys for the rest of this month, and again, I don't have the crystal ball. This is just in my world that I study daily, because this is my, outside of self-development and badassery factory and just everything that we do, my passion is, I don't want to say politics, but the world, right? Truth. Truth is my obsession. My father, having spent 14 years in communist prison because of the CIA, us coming to America, not trusting any organization with 3 letters. Yeah, I feel stressed just being home. But Jenny, my question is, what's great about it? So you're home, but what's one thing that's positive? What's one thing that you're excited about? So Jenny, drop that, please. It's a reboot. Absolutely. Jacqueline is grateful for everybody. We're forced to slow down. Wayne is saying we have 2 boys, sports year round, constantly on the go. Yeah, there you go. Great. Yeah, there you go. You got family time. Holy shit. It's like Christmas all over again, right? And this one's cheap because you don't have to buy presents. You just got to buy toilet paper. What's up, Aaron? It's great to see families spending time with each other outside. Yeah, that's right. More than usual. Because they can. Because typically, what do people do that work their asses off? They're like, oh my God, it's Friday. Then Saturday they have, all this schedule shit with sports and this and baseball. Take the kids over there quick. But shit, it's Sunday. Church, this, take them to lunch. Fuck, it's Monday morning again. Right? But all of a sudden now it's like everybody is working from home. Kids are online schooling. How about all the people that were against online school to you? Oh my God. Public homeschooling is for, weird people. We got to go to public school, and those homeschoolers, they don't have social activity. They lack in this. They don't have sports. And I'm just going to stick it in your face because now guess what? You're all homeschoolers. You're welcome. So yeah, there's just so much opportunity. I realize where's hold on. Where's I feel less stress. Oh, good. So Jenny, your point is that you feel less stress. I get your point. Okay, good. Yeah. So listen, create what you want here, and you have a good opportunity. And what I know is not in concrete, but this is what I study. So when I say we have this rest of the month to be online until the 1st, and look, I could be full of shit, and everything that I'm learning could be wrong. And plans can change. So don't go out there and say the internet is going down on the 1st of April because Andre said, I'm just having a conversation. If it happens, great. What's great about it? And if it doesn't, great. What's great about it? Cool. So I want you guys to just have this flexibility and this openness. But if we do go dark, have phone numbers of people. I put my phone number on Facebook the other day, Monday, I think it was. And make sure people have your number. Stay in touch with people. Make sure your neighbors are cool, right? And just have fun. Take it easy. Enjoy life. Meanwhile, remember that you could be that beacon of light for someone. You could be that hope, that inspiration, that one word, uplifting. And remember, be responsible for your stuff, because if you're the one that's out there and you're talking about how bad things are and how, sorry, I got to stand. I'm on a stool and it's, bear with me. We're going to do this. I have a standing desk, so it just lifted. So my point is, be the badass, be the person that can uplift as opposed to knock somebody down, and be responsible with your words, because spreading even a word, an inch of negativity can really fuck somebody up. Everybody's already like on the edge. Everybody's stressed out. So if you're going to go and, things are bad. Did you hear what Trump said? Oh, I can't believe he's not containing this thing fast enough. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, more and more people are dying. So if you're pulling that shit, you're going to, what are you doing? For what? What good are you doing? How are you helping anybody? But it feels good to you because you're in drama, and the brain releases a little cortisol, and it's like, yeah, man, damn it, that Trump, that son of a, right? Oh, look what they're doing. Huh. But if you can go out there and say, hey, we'll make it. I mean, look at America, and it's not even just about America, you guys. This thing's right. It's global. So we have 30,000 troops in Europe. What? And how many of you didn't know that? We just sent 30,000 troops to Europe. Oh, shit. You want to hear some cool stuff? Oh, wow. So not one of them is wearing a mask. What? Nobody has protection. What? How do we send 30,000 troops into such a heavy quarantined area and not have protection? No mask, no anything. How is that possible? So this now gets you to think, I hope, and start asking the right questions, get your wheels spinning and say, why? How is that possible? Why is Italy shut down like that? Who are they arresting? That's the good shit. I hope you guys get the point. I know you do, because you're all smart. So let's see here. Heard all reserves are being called up. Yep. Yeah, America will be under whatever we call it, like, this, what did I call it? It's, what do they call it in place? Shelter in place. Shelter in place is the way I look at it is a new term, but it's really martial law flambe. That's what shelter in place really is. If they're telling you when to leave the house and when not to leave the house, that's martial law, people. Anyway, um, so keep it real. Keep it fun. Love the shit out of your kids right now. Love your family more than ever. Love your spouse more than ever. Go out of your way to look. And this is, remember the concept of age of Aquarius. Use it as a tool for you. How can you become a better human being? How can you become a better a parent, a better spouse, a better business person, a better communicator, a better Facebook liver, a better, right? How can you just become better? Because yes, the world is going through it, but guess what? You are in the world. You are part of the same essence of the universe. So if the universe is going from Pisces to Aquarius, guess what? So are you. This is a cleansing. So what patterns and what behaviors from the past are not serving you any longer? What can you release? What can you adapt? What new can you bring on? How can you blow up your business in holy shnikes? I mean, just think about it. You're going to be around more family, more whatever it may be, the opportunities to be able to have conversations around your business. Blow it up. This is your opportunity. So learning how to flip the script inside is what it's all about. And just remember, the biggest thing I want to leave you guys with is what's great about it. Anything that happens out there, if it scares you, say, okay, cool, but what's great about it? If the wife is stressing out, if the husband is stressing out, if the kids are acting up, okay, got it. Because you can either react or you can respond. So if you learn to respond by saying, okay, cool, but what's great about it? That's going to produce peace. It'll produce love. It'll change your life. So I think the big message of today is love. When Jupiter aligns with Mars, yep, it's going to be really cool. All right, so I think we did it. You guys know what to do. Love the shit out of each other. Love yourself first. Love your neighbor. Love your family. Ask yourself what's great about it. And the last question I have for you guys for this episode, at least, is the question is this: what are you going to do as soon as we hang up this thing and it's over? What is one thing that you're going to implement that's going to get you better results? What are you going to implement here that's going to get you better results? So drop that in the comments right now. We did it. This is the Hempibition. If you're not on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher yet, get out there, go to the Hempibition, find the Hempibition with Andre Popa and Who's a Badass with Andre Popa. Please leave me 5-star reviews, click the 5 stars, drop a review, etc. And I think you'll love the information because these are the conversations that we move over to the podcast, and share it with people, please, because they're either going to listen to this kind of conversation or CBS and NBC and that fake crap. So with that said, I love you guys. Stay strong. Anything you need from me, please get a hold of me. Any information you guys need, badassery.com. Even CBD is on there. You can click on the CBD in the menu, get over to the CBD side. Anything you need, we're here to support, help, and make you a badass. Have a phenomenal. So to wrap up, the person that tags the most will get a bottle of 500 milligram hemp work CBD oil shipped to you. And I owe 2 bottles from last episode. We will knock that out today. Peace out. Love you guys. Stay strong. What's great about it? And get your message out on social media. Bye-bye.